U.S. easing virus restrictions for foreign flights to AmericaIn. A major easing of pandemic travel restrictions. The U.S. said Monday it will allow foreigners to fly into the country this fall if they have vaccination proof and a negative COVID-19 test. Changes replacing a hodgepodge of rules that had kept out many non-citizens and irritated allies in Europe and beyond where virus cases are lower. The changes, to take effect in November, will allow families and others who have been separated by the travel restrictions for 18 months to plan for long-awaited reunifications and allow foreigners with work permits to get back to their jobs in the U.S. Airlines, business groups, and travelers cheered, though they also called the step long overdue. It's a happy day. Big Apple, here I come, said French entrepreneur Stéphane Le Breton, 45. Finally able to book a trip to New York City that had been put on hold over the virus restrictions. The new policy will replace a patchwork of travel bans first instituted by President Donald Trump last year and tightened by President Joe Biden that restrict travel by non-citizens who have in the prior 14 days been in the United Kingdom, European Union, China, India, Iran, Republic of Ireland, Brazil, or South Africa.
White House COVID-19 coordinator Jeff Zients announced the new policies, which still will require all foreign travelers flying to the US to demonstrate proof of vaccination before boarding, as well as proof of a negative COVID-19 test taken within 3 days of flight. Biden will also tighten testing rules for unvaccinated American citizens, who will need to be tested within a day before returning to the US as well as after they arrive home. The tougher rules for unvaccinated Americans come as the White House has moved to impose sweeping vaccination or testing requirements affecting as many as 100 million people in an effort to encourage holdouts to get shots. Fully vaccinated passengers will not be required to quarantine. Zients said there will be no immediate change to US land border policies, which restrict much cross-border travel with Mexico and Canada. The travel bans had become the source of growing geopolitical frustration, particularly among allies in the UK and EU. The easing comes ahead of Biden meeting with some European leaders on the margins of the United Nations General Assembly this week. This is based on individuals rather than a country-based approach, so it's a stronger system, Zients said. The EU and UK had previously moved to allow vaccinated US travellers in without quarantines, in an effort to boost business and tourism. But the EU recommended last month that some travel restrictions be reimposed on US travellers to the bloc because of the rampant spread of the Delta variant of the coronavirus in America. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention will require airlines to collect contact information from international travellers to facilitate tracing. Zients said the US will accept full vaccination of travellers with any of the vaccines approved for emergency use by the World Health Organization, the CDC said. The WHO is reviewing Russia's Sputnik V vaccine but hasn't yet approved it. Monday's announcement was met with applause by the air travel industry, which has lost significant revenue from declines in international travel. Delta Airlines spokesman Morgan Durant said, "Science tells us that vaccinations coupled with testing is the safest way to reopen travel, and we are optimistic this important decision will allow for the continued economic recovery both in the US and abroad and the reunification of families who have been separated for more than 18 months." Worldwide, air travel is still down more than half from pre-pandemic levels, and the decline is much sharper for cross-border flying. By July, domestic travel had recovered to 84% of 2019 numbers, but international travel was just 26% of the same month 2 years ago, according to figures this month from the airline industry's main global trade group, the International Air Transport Association. The numbers are similar but not quite as stark for the US, where international travel in August was 46% of that in August 2019, according to Airlines for America. Arrivals by non-US citizens were only 36% of the 2019 level. British Prime Minister Boris Johnson tweeted that he was delighted by the news. He said, "It's a fantastic boost for business and trade, and great that family and friends on both sides of the pond can be reunited once again." Airlines hailed the US decision as a lifeline for the struggling industry. Tim Alderslade, chief executive of industry body Airlines UK, said it was a major breakthrough. Shia Weiss, chief executive of Virgin Atlantic, said it was a major milestone. The UK will now be able to strengthen ties with our most important economic partner, the US, boosting trade and tourism as well as reuniting friends, families and business colleagues. "The travel bans were really behind the times," said Marka Hudson, counsel specializing in immigration issues at the law firm AmericaIn. She said they were very frustrating to European executives who'd been vaccinated but still couldn't fly to the United States to conduct business. The changes also drew praise from business groups, who have been contending with labor shortages as the economy bounces back with unexpected strength from last year's coronavirus recession. US employers have been posting job openings, a record 10.9 million in July, faster than applicants can fill them. Myron Brilliant, head of international affairs for the US Chamber of Commerce, said in a statement, allowing vaccinated foreign nationals to travel freely to the United States will help foster a robust and durable recovery for the American economy. Associated Press writers Jill Lawless in London, Thomas Adamson Kumbuzes in Paris, Paul Wiseman in Washington and David Koenig in Dallas contributed to this report.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.